career high in touchdowns. Did you do anything different before the game?
No, same old thing. Just went out and just tried to hit the guys when they were open.
And what do you take from that performance overall?
Yeah, I think as an offense we did well. I mean, we scored almost every time we got the ball. That's our goal as an offense, and we're going to try to look to do it this week too.
Do you guys feel like the offense has been truly tested yet? I mean, the last two teams you played, like Coach is saying, Army didn't have a very good defense, and North Dakota didn't really have a good defense either. Do you guys feel like you know what you're capable of at this point and that you've played up to your potential?
I think there's room for improvement. You watch the film, and there's definitely room for improvement. We can get better as an offense. This is going to be a test this week. They're a good team. They're tough on defense, so I'm excited to see what we can do.
From watching the film of San Jose State, what do they do so well on defense?
They're tough. They put a lot of guys in the box, which makes some things tough. So they're good on defense, so should be a good game for us.
Alec, as an offensive lineman, how does it feel to have two backs go for over 100 yards?
It's nice. They're working hard. Both of our backs run hard. They run really hard, so it makes us look good at times. Sometimes the holes aren't there, and they make one. So it's definitely nice to have two backs that we can depend on as an offense.
And as far as the confidence, for example, at the end of the game, you guys went for it on 4th and 1, got called with a holding penalty. But for the coach to rely on you like that in a big-time situation, how does that feel as an offensive lineman?
It's good. It's definitely it's what we try to do as an offense. Run the ball and pound the rock. So on 4th and 1, it's crunch time, and that's what we need to do. So.
You guys, from what you've seen from San Jose State, are they better against the pass or against the run, or even whatever you kind of glean from your?
I mean, we've seen them play against Stanford. I mean, Stanford likes to run the ball, so they had a lot of guys in the box. I think they do a little of both, though. We're going to have to throw the ball and run the ball. So that should be a good challenge this week.
Yeah, Ryan, can you talk just a little bit how important to the passing game that running game is for you guys to establish something?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, most of our big plays are all play action, so establishing the run first, gets everyone up in the box, and we have one-on-one coverage behind it, so it just opens up everything. I mean, a lot of things are open downfield, and when you run the ball like that, it's good for an offense.
You see that progressing each week as the season matures, your running game, more of a rhythm?
Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, when we're running the ball well, we tend to do well on offense. So, I'd like to have two backs over 100 every week.
Was the heat a factor for any of you guys at all?
Not really. Try to drink more water before the game, hydrate up. But other than that, you don't think about the heat when you're playing games. Worried about the next play. I don't really think about heat.
Every game, it seems like you have a different offensive player who steps up and has this lights out game. What does that say about your offense and what you guys can do?
We got a lot of weapons. I think all these guys have shown what they can do, and they each had a good game. Each of the 3 games that we played. So, just try to maybe keep that rhythm going, and it's good for an offense when you have a different guy stepping up every week.
You guys talk about getting better. What's one thing you guys can improve in?
Offensive line standpoint, finishing blocks downfield. We can always protect longer. Keeping Ryan clean. We got to get no sacks. That's our goal every week, and we've given up a sack every week, so that's not acceptable. We got to work on that. So that's what we got to work on up front.
As far as the backfield and receivers go, I think there's still big plays out there. Just watching the film over again, there's times I think we punted the ball twice. If we make 1 or 2 more big plays, we don't punt the ball at all, and it's a 60-point game. So just try to capitalize on those mistakes and continue to make plays.
And Ryan, with the way you guys played on offense this weekend, and with the way San Jose State is really slinging the ball, are you kind of expecting another shootout?
We'll see as an offense. I don't really know what they do on offense, but, as an offense, we're going to try to score the ball, like I said, every time we get the ball. So, from that aspect, that's all I really can say.
Fran, I understand, which receivers get the ball usually is just determined by your progressions, right? But, in the last couple weeks, have you, during the game, felt like a different person was just on his game? How does that work? Have you sort of, felt a chemistry with a different guy, or?
I wouldn't say week to week, just, I think all these guys, in practice, they're all running through routes, they rotate, so I think it's just a matter of who's in at that time, and, those guys are hot. Yeah, it seems like it's like that. Bryce had a good game this week. Ezel had a good game last week. I think it's just a matter of who's in. These guys are running the routes. I think they're all capable of getting open.
Alec, that's a nice cast you have in hand. What's the preparation for a game when you have something like that going for you?
Snap with the other hand. I've done it before, so it just sucks that I have to do it again. But good thing I'm left-handed is the only thing I can say about that.
Can you tell us the story behind that? How that happened?
It was down on the goal line. I either got stepped on or I don't know. But I just remember feeling some decent amount of pain, so came off the field and doctor checked it out and said it was broken. So that's where I'm at now. What's that?
What's broken?
I broke my hand.
Like a specific bone, or?
Yeah, the middle finger, the third.
So
Third
how long do you have to cast it out?
3 or 4 weeks, they say. So.
This is the same thing you did last year, though, right? It was right hand you broke last year, and you sent it left-handed. So.
Yep. Just makes blocking a little harder, but I've done it before, so it's all right.